What's up, guys? DTMP Wrestling Talk. So each week, I'm going to pick one show from the WWE Network to talk about. It could be WCW, ECW, WWF, WWE, pay-per-views, just TV shows, just something they're showing on there. It'll be anything, but this week I did WCW Nitro number 2. 9/11/95 is when this episode took place. The very first match was between former ECW wrestler Sabu versus Alex Wright. I kind of forgot about Alex Wright until I seen this. This kid was a pretty good talent that never really went nowhere. The match was decent for the most part. I gave it a 3.5 stars for the match. But then, after Sabu ended up winning the match, Sabu does this amazing dive off the top rope and spears Alex Wright through the table. Like, I don't remember this. I mean, I'm sure I watched this match because I was a WCW fan, but I just don't remember this part. I guess it's been that many years ago, so I forgot. But that was an awesome spear. But anyways, because of this spear through the table, the ref reversed the decision, and Alex Wright ended up picking up the win by reverse decision. Then we got VK Wall Street versus Sting, which was the champion for the U.S. heavyweight title, which I'm guessing this becomes the U.S. title later on, but I guess at first it was called the U.S. heavyweight title. The young version of Sting in this match was amazing. Like, this was an amazing match. It was pretty awesome to watch. And I gave this a 3.8 stars. This was the best match of this episode. Sting ended up picking up the pinfall and winning. Then we got Scott Norton versus the Macho Man. And what was a decent match, which the Macho Man ended up winning, but then the Dungeon of Doom came out and basically beat the living tar out of Macho Man. Oh wait, I got that wrong. I want to reverse that back a little bit. Like I said, we had Scott Norton versus Macho Man, and I kind of mixed that up. The Dungeon of Doom come out during the match. The guy that used to be called Earthquake in WWF, become Typhoon in WCW, landed on Scott Norton's legs, which gave Macho Man the pinfall. Like, Macho Man pinned him while Typhoon was on his legs to get the win. Then Dungeon of Doom beat up Macho Man. Sorry, I got that all mixed up. This match was okay. I gave it a 2.8 stars. It wasn't that great, but it wasn't horrible. Then we had Lex Luger versus Hulk Hogan, which was the WCW heavyweight champion at the time, in a title match. Luger had only been with the company at this point for 9 days and already got a title match. Nobody won this match. It went to a no winner because the Dungeon of Doom come out and beat up everybody but Lex Luger. Macho Man and Sting come out to clear the Dungeon of Doom. And then they basically picked Lex Luger to be in their War Games team, even though Hogan and Macho Man don't trust Lex Luger. Apparently Sting did trust Lex Luger. Big Ben Vader was supposed to be their fourth member, but for some reason he's not on the show, or he's hiding, or there's a story. I don't remember the story, but they didn't really talk about it all that much. Just for some reason, Big Ben Vader can't be their fourth member, so that's why Luger ended up becoming the fourth member. So that was WCW Monday Nitro on 9/11/95. It was a decent show, but it did show me how crappy of a wrestler Hulk Hogan really is and always was. Like, if you go watch this, Hogan was never that amazing. Like when you see the wrestlers of nowadays, and then you go back and look at guys like Hogan, he wasn't that good. So how did he get up here when he should have been way down here? I don't see the hype of him. I never have been a real big fan of Hulk Hogan, but it was a decent episode with a whole crap load about the Dungeon of Doom in this. Like the whole show was basically revolved around the Dungeon of Doom. And Hogan, Macho Man, Sting, and Lex Luger's war games against the Dungeon of Doom. So, comment below and tell me what you think. Tell me which pay-per-view, show, match, whatever it is that you want me to do a video on next. Comment below and let me know.